All right, so welcome back for part two of our deep dive.
Part two.
Yeah, part two. Into EBK Jaaybo and ACEDO.
Yeah.
So last time, if you remember, we were talking about ACEDO's absolutely insane collection of unreleased music.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, over 1,000 tracks, man. That's more than most artists release in a lifetime. And, of course, their upcoming collab,
Yes.
which everyone's, like, waiting with bated breath for.
Yeah. Yeah. Today we're gonna dive deeper into the unreleased music scene,
Yes.
the hidden market,
I know, it's so crazy.
where fans pay big bucks for tracks that haven't even officially dropped yet. We're talking like tens of thousands of dollars for a single song in some cases.
It's more than I make in a year, man.
It's a whole different world.
It's insane. But before we get lost in that whole unreleased music scene, let's rewind a bit and make sure everyone's up to speed on EBK Jaaybo. His story's pretty wild. You know, it really sets the stage for this whole collab with ACEDO.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
EBK Jaaybo. He's a story of resilience. Born in Stockton, California, 2003.
Okay.
Music was in his blood from the start, thanks to his dad, aspiring rapper. Sadly, tragedy struck when Jaaybo was only 12. His dad was killed.
Wow.
A loss that deeply impacted his music.
You can hear that in his music.
You can hear that raw emotion, especially in his tribute song, Black Bottle Boys.
Oh, man, that's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually started gaining local recognition with a track called Don Dada back in 2018.
Okay.
And then in 2024, he blew up with Boogeyman. Hit the Billboard charts.
Wow. And to think he was dealing with some serious legal issues during all of this.
He was. He even released his album The Reaper while incarcerated.
Talking about dedication.
It's a testament to his talent and dedication. Despite the obstacles, Jaaybo never gave up on music.
That's pretty inspiring, man.
It is.
So now we've got this rising star, EBK Jaaybo, teaming up with this underground legend, ACEDO,
Yes.
who's sitting on a mountain of unreleased music.
A literal gold mine.
Yeah. So let's talk about that scene, that unreleased music market.
Okay.
I'm still wrapping my head around this whole idea of fans shelling out thousands of dollars for leaked tracks.
Leaked tracks. It's a whole different world.
It is. I mean, why? Why is this a thing?
You see, while most of us are used to streaming services, digital downloads,
Right, yeah.
there's a subculture, dedicated fans.
Okay.
They crave something more, exclusive access. They're not satisfied with just the polished final product.
Ah.
They want the raw, the unfiltered, the demos, the alternate versions.
The behind-the-scenes stuff.
Exactly. It's like owning a piece of music history.
So it's not just about the music itself.
No.
It's about the exclusivity.
The exclusivity, the feeling of being in the know.
Yeah, you're part of a special club.
A secret society of music lovers.
Right, exactly. So for some fans, it's like a way to support the artist directly.
Directly, bypassing the record labels, streaming services.
Cut out the middleman.
They see it as an investment, in a way.
Interesting.
Yeah, a way to show appreciation.
So how does ACEDO fit into all of this?
Well, ACEDO is a prime example of an artist who thrives in this environment.
Yeah.
I mean, we heard that one of his leaked songs went for, get this, $12,000. It's mind-blowing, I know.
Yeah.
It's more than some artists make from an entire album release.
Wow. So how does he feel about his music being leaked? You know, most artists would be furious.
Yeah, but ACEDO, he has a different perspective.
Okay.
He embraces it.
He embraces it.
He embraces it. He sees it as a sign of fan dedication.
That's pretty radical.
He's even been quoted saying something like, "I don't mind being leaked because of the support it brings. If people are willing to pay thousands for a song, it means they care about the music."
I've never heard an artist say that.
It's unique.
It is. It's like he sees it as validation.
Exactly.
That if people are willing to pay that much for his unreleased tracks, it means they truly value his art.
It's a badge of honor in the underground.
Yeah, I get it. So this loyalty, this underground buzz, it's translated into a pretty lucrative business model for ACEDO.
It has.
I mean, remember that $250,000 he made in a year?
I too.
That wasn't from streaming numbers or record deals.
No.
It came from selling his music directly to fans through his website.
Direct to fans.
It's like he's cut out the middleman completely.
It has. He's created his own path, and it's clearly working.
It's pretty impressive, man.
Yeah.
But it's not just about the money, right? I mean, he's also said that he's starting to shift his focus a little bit towards streaming platforms.
That's right.
So while he's been quietly building this empire in the underground, It seems like he's ready to make a bigger play in the mainstream.
He's strategically positioning himself.
Yeah, I mean, this is an artist who's already built a successful career outside the traditional music industry.
He has.
And now he's entering the mainstream on his own terms.
It's exciting.
It is. What do you think this means for his upcoming releases?
Oh, the anticipation is high. I think fans who have been there from the beginning, they're eager to see how his music will evolve as he gains more mainstream exposure.
For sure.
And the collab with EBK Jaaybo, it's just adding fuel to the fire.
Oh, yeah. You've got this established underground artist with a loyal following,
Mm-hmm.
and then this rising star with a compelling story.
Raw talent.
And undeniable talent.
It's a perfect storm brewing in the West Coast hip-hop scene.
It is. And that brings us to a broader conversation about the West Coast scene in general.
Okay.
You know, we've been focusing on Aisto,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a whole wave of talented artists coming out of the West Coast.
There is, each bringing their own unique sound, their own perspective.
Yeah. In fact, we've got a list here of the top 5 rising West Coast artists.
We do.
Who should we start with?
Well, at the top of the list, we've got to give props to EBK Jaaybo.
Oh, absolutely.
We've already touched on his journey, but his impact on the scene is undeniable.
Yeah, he's bringing that raw energy.
Raw energy, authenticity.
It's resonating with audiences.
Yeah. He's a force to be reckoned with.
He is. Who else is making waves?
Okay, next up we have Blue Bucks Clan,
Okay.
a dynamic duo from Los Angeles.
All right.
They've got this laid-back style, relatable lyrics that capture the essence of everyday life in LA.
I can see that.
Their music is smooth, infectious, makes you want to cruise down PCH.
Oh, yeah, I've heard their tracks. They've definitely got that California vibe.
They do.
Okay, who else is on this list of rising stars?
All right, we also got another LA group,
Okay.
the Baby Stone Gorillas.
Okay.
They bring a grittier, street-oriented sound.
Okay.
Raw, unfiltered, packed with energy.
They sound intense.
They're not afraid to tackle tough topics, give you a glimpse into the realities of street life in LA.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing the heat.
Mm-hmm.
And who else?
Coming in at number 4, we have Aisto himself.
Okay, representing Portland.
Representing Portland, Oregon, his unique blend of lyrical depth, introspective storytelling, and that infectious player vibe.
He's got it all.
Yeah, he's bridging the gap between the underground and the mainstream.
I can see that.
Yeah, creating a sound that's both familiar and refreshingly different.
Okay, so we've got Stockton, LA, and Portland represented.
Mm-hmm.
What's the final name on this list?
Last but not least, we have Baghdad.
Baghdad.
Originally from Lagos, Nigeria,
Oh, wow.
now based in Los Angeles,
Okay.
he brings a global perspective to the West Coast scene,
I like it.
blending his African roots with the sounds of his adopted city.
Cool.
His music is a vibrant fusion of styles, reflects the multicultural tapestry of LA.
That's a really impressive lineup. We've got artists representing all these different backgrounds, styles, experiences, all contributing to this richness and evolution of West Coast hip-hop.
Absolutely.
You know, it's clear that the West Coast scene is alive and thriving
Mm-hmm.
with a new generation of artists pushing boundaries and shaping the future of their genre.
That's right.
But let's get back to Aisto for a moment.
Okay.
You know, we've been focusing on his music,
Mm-hmm.
but it sounds like he's involved in a lot more than just rapping.
Oh, much more. Aisto is a true multi-hyphenate.
Okay.
Besides performing, he's a talented songwriter,
Oh.
beat producer.
Wow.
He's actually written songs for some big names in the industry, gets hired by labels to work behind the scenes.
Really?
Yeah. He even produces beats under his real name.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it might surprise some people who only know him as Aisto.
So this guy is not only a talented rapper and performer, but he's also a songwriter, a producer, basically a behind-the-scenes music mogul.
He's got his fingers in every pie.
It's impressive, man. He's built this diverse career that spans multiple facets of the music world.
He has.
But what's even more remarkable is that he's not just focused on his own success, right? He's also deeply involved in supporting the Portland urban scene, helping other local artists get exposure.
That's right.
You know, that's something we haven't touched on yet, his commitment to community.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned he's involved in supporting the Portland urban scene.
I-
What exactly does that involve?
Well, he's organized and promoted concerts
Okay.
for a wide range of artists.
Okay.
From West Coast legends like E40 and 2 Hort
Wow.
to up-and-coming talents like G Herbo and Loaf.
That's amazing.
He's using his platform to shine a light on other artists, give them opportunities to perform, connect with new audiences.
You know, it's like he's using his success to lift others up,
Yeah,
creating a more inclusive and supportive environment for artists in Portland.
absolutely.
It's really inspiring.
It is.
It's like he's building a community, not just a career.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just about out of time for this part of the deep dive.
Oh.
Before we move on, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, I think it's important to note Ace Stowe's deep respect for those who came before him who helped pave the way.
Okay.
He's often mentioned Cool Nuts, another Portland artist, as someone who provided early support and guidance.
I see.
It's inspiring to see how he's now earning royalties from his behind-the-scenes work. And he sees it as a way of paying it forward.
That's a great point. You know, we've been talking about how Ace Stowe is shaking things up, forging his own path.
Yeah.
But it's clear that he also values mentorship,
Yes,
giving back to the community that helped him get his start.
absolutely.
It's just one of the many reasons why Ace Stowe is such a fascinating figure in the music world.
He is.
So we'll be right back for part 2 after a quick break.
All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Looking forward to it.
Attention hip-hop fans. EBK Jaaybo recently dropped the official video for his raw and heartfelt track I Don't Feel Alive last month, streaming now on YouTube. This one's Z for the real ones who've been writing with Jaaybo from the jump.
I don't feel alive in zombie mode, but I'm still gonna put my life on the line before I ever watch my nigga die. Face to face, can't you tell that I got empty eyes? I got a chance to kill the one that killed my dog, it might make me cry. Yeah, and that's the truth. I hope you happy about this pain I'm rapping about, that's all you. Learn myself, ain't no man out here show me how to move. Keep my distance, used to look up to that nigga as a youth. Open wounds, only proof of the struggle that we came from.
This track is a look inside Jaaybo's soul, real pain, real stories, and the undeniable talent that's made him a voice for the streets. The visuals take it to a whole new level. Don't miss it.
Free EBK Jaaybo.
That's right, free EBK Jaaybo. He's locked up, but the music isn't stopping. Run up the views and show your support for one of the hottest names in the game. Watch I Don't Feel Alive now streaming on YouTube. EBK Jaaybo spitting the truth, even behind bars. Free EBK Jaaybo.
Free EBK Jaaybo.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the fascinating world of EBK Jaaybo, Ace Stowe, and the booming market of unreleased music.
Before we went to break, we were talking about Ace Stowe's commitment to community.
Yes.
And how he's using his success to bring other artists up with him.
Yes. And it's not just about giving back. It's about recognizing that the music industry is an ecosystem.
Right.
Supporting other artists, especially in your local scene, it helps create a more vibrant and diverse musical landscape.
It's like he's planting seeds for the future.
Exactly.
Nurturing that next generation of talent. But let's shift gears for a moment. Go back to this whole unreleased music phenomenon.
Okay.
I'm still amazed that fans are willing to pay such high prices for leaked tracks.
I know.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
why? Why is this market so strong? What drives this demand?
It's a great question. I think it boils down to a few key factors. First, you got the allure of exclusivity.
Okay.
Owning an unreleased track makes you part of a select group, a community of dedicated fans who have access to something special.
Right, that the general public doesn't.
Exactly.
It's like owning a rare collector's item.
Exactly.
A piece of music history.
Yes, it's about the thrill of discovery.
Yeah.
The excitement of unearthing hidden gems. And for some fans, it's a way to support the artist directly,
Right.
bypassing the record labels and the streaming services.
Yeah, cut out the middleman.
It's a form of patronage, a way to invest in an artist's career.
I see. So it's like a direct line of support.
Exactly.
A way to ensure that the artist gets the recognition and the rewards they deserve.
And in Ace Stowe's case, this direct support has been a key factor in his success.
Makes sense.
He's built a sustainable business model by selling his music directly to fans through his website.
Right.
He's leveraging that demand.
Yeah, we already talked about how he made $250,000 in a year through direct sales.
Right.
It's an incredible example of how artists can create their own opportunities
Absolutely.
outside of those traditional music industry structures.
It's a testament to his entrepreneurial spirit
Yeah.
and his understanding of the evolving landscape of music consumption.
And it's not just about individual success stories, right? I mean, this rise of the unreleased music market,
Mm-hmm.
it's a sign of a larger shift
It is.
in the power dynamic
Yeah.
between artists and fans.
Absolutely. It's no longer a one-way street.
Right, where artists create and fans consume.
Exactly. Fans are becoming more active participants.
Okay.
They're shaping the narrative,
Yeah.
influencing demand,
Yeah.
even contributing to the financial success of artists they believe in.
So this is where things get really interesting.
It does.
This shift in power.
Yeah.
It's led to this emergence of fan-made websites, online communities dedicated to unreleased music.
Exactly.
Like those online havens where fans gather to share, to trade, to discuss unreleased tracks.
Exactly. A whole underground network.
It's
operating parallel to the mainstream music industry.
These websites act as hubs for music enthusiasts.
They do.
Right? Creating a space for them to connect
Absolutely.
with like-minded individuals, share their passion,
Right.
and even contribute to the preservation of an artist's legacy.
Exactly.
That's like a collective effort
It is.
to document and celebrate the evolution of an artist's music.
Right.
Including all those raw tracks
Absolutely.
that never made it to the official releases.
And these communities, they play a significant role in amplifying an artist's reach.
How so?
They generate buzz, they spread awareness, they
Yeah.
create a sense of anticipation that can translate into real-world success.
So it's like a grassroots marketing campaign.
Yes.
Fueled by the dedication of superfans.
Exactly.
And in Aisto's case, this fan-driven hype has helped propel him into the spotlight.
It's a fascinating phenomenon.
It is.
These online communities, they've become tastemakers, influencers,
Right.
even power brokers in the music industry.
Wow.
They have the ability to make or break an artist's career.
It's a reminder that the music industry is no longer controlled by a select few gatekeepers.
That's right.
Right. The power is shifting
It is.
towards the fans.
Absolutely.
And artists who understand this dynamic, they're the ones who are thriving.
And Aisto, he gets it.
Yeah.
He's recognized the power of these fan communities.
Yeah.
He's actively engaged with them,
Smart move.
fostering a sense of mutual respect and appreciation.
It's clearly paying off.
It is.
But it's not all sunshine and roses, right?
Wow.
There are risks associated with this unreleased music market.
There are.
Leaked tracks can disrupt an artist's release schedule and potentially hurt their sales.
Yes, that's a valid concern. But for independent artists like Aisto,
Yep.
leaks can also be a valuable form of promotion. They
Yeah.
can generate buzz, create anticipation,
Right.
introduce their music to a wider audience.
So it's a double-edged sword.
It is. Leaked tracks can be both a blessing and a curse.
But Aisto seems to have found a way to navigate this
He has.
complex landscape.
He's embraced leaks as a form of fan engagement.
Okay.
He's using them to his advantage
Right.
while still maintaining control over his career.
It's a testament to his adaptability
It is.
and his understanding of the evolving nature of the music industry.
And it's a reminder that artists who are willing to embrace change, connect with their fans in meaningful ways, create their own opportunities, they're the ones who are most likely to succeed.
Well said. This has been an eye-opening exploration of the unreleased music scene,
It has.
but we've barely scratched the surface of Aisto's multifaceted career.
That's right.
There's still so much to uncover.
We've touched on his work as a songwriter and producer.
Right.
But there's a whole other side to his story.
Okay.
It involves a surprising connection
Okay.
to another Portland-based artist
Okay.
who's achieved mainstream success.
Okay. This is where things get interesting.
It does.
You mentioned earlier there's an unexpected twist to Amin's rise to fame.
Yes, I did.
I'm all ears. Tell me everything.
Well, it turns out that Amin's initial breakthrough wasn't solely based on his talent and hard work.
Oh.
It involved a case of mistaken identity.
What?
Apparently, there was another artist overseas who looked a lot like Amin
Okay.
and had millions of followers online.
Wow.
When Amin dropped his first hit single,
Yeah?
those fans, they flocked to his music, thinking he was the artist they already knew.
Wow.
And they gave him his first few million views.
So they basically launched his career.
Essentially, yes.
Talk about a lucky break.
I know, right?
But I guess that's how it goes sometimes in the music industry.
It is. A mix of talent, hard work, and a little bit of luck.
Right. But it's interesting that despite this initial boost, Amin hasn't really connected with the Portland urban scene like Aisto has.
That's true. While Amin has achieved mainstream success,
Right.
he hasn't really embraced his Portland roots in the same way that Aisto has.
Yeah, Aisto is deeply embedded in that local scene.
He is.
Supporting other artists, promoting shows, giving back to the community that helped him get his start.
Absolutely. It's a stark contrast in approaches.
It's a reminder that success isn't just about fame and fortune,
No.
right? It's also about staying true to your values, supporting your community,
Right.
lifting others up along the way.
Absolutely.
Aisto is a shining example of how to do it right.
Couldn't agree more. And speaking of doing things right.
Okay.
Aisto's approach to his live shows is another aspect of his career that sets him apart.
Oh, yeah.
He's known for having a very engaging stage presence.
I've heard he's a real showman. I haven't had the chance to see him live yet, but I've seen some clips online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely knows how to work a crowd.
He does. And his experience touring with HBK Gang back in 2017, that played a big part.
The movie tour.
The movie tour.
Okay.
He shared the stage with some heavy hitters.
Like who?
Cool John, P-Lo, HBK Skipper, Neff the Pharaoh.
That's an impressive lineup.
It is. Touring with such established artists early in his career, it was a valuable learning experience.
Well,
Even the opportunity to hone his craft,
Yeah.
connect with a wider audience,
Right.
learn from some of the best,
Yeah.
and it showed.
So I need to catch one of his shows soon.
You do.
But before I do, I'm curious to learn more about his approach to selling music and merchandise at his shows.
Okay.
You mentioned earlier that he sends a team out into the crowd
Yes.
to sell his music and merch directly to fans.
It's a pretty unconventional approach,
Yeah.
but it's very effective.
Okay.
Instead of relying solely on those merch tables at the venues, he brings the merch to the fans.
That's smart.
It's a smart move.
Yeah.
Allows him to connect with his audience on a more personal level
Right.
and maximize his sales.
That's awesome. It's like a throwback
It is.
to the days before the internet.
Yeah.
When artists had to hustle
I do.
to get their music out there.
They did.
It shows a real dedication to his fans
He does.
and a willingness to go the extra mile.
Absolutely. He's not just throwing his music out into the void,
Yeah.
hoping for the best. He's
Yeah.
actively engaging with his audience,
Right.
building
Yes.
relationships, creating a loyal following.
One fan at a time.
Exactly.
It's a refreshing approach
It is.
in a world that's increasingly dominated by algorithms,
Yeah.
impersonal online interactions.
Aisto is proving that authentic connection,
Yeah.
genuine human interaction, it still matters.
It's a valuable lesson for any artist,
It is.
regardless of genre, level of success.
Building a sustainable career in music requires more than just talent. It requires a deep understanding of your audience, a willingness to adapt,
Yeah.
and a genuine desire to connect with people.
On a human level.
Exactly.
Well said. This has been a truly enlightening exploration of Aisto's career and this fascinating world of unreleased music.
A whole other world out there.
We've covered a lot of ground from his early days in Portland
Right.
to his rise as an underground legend, his savvy business moves,
Absolutely.
his commitment to community, his unique approach to live shows.
He's a unique artist.
He is, but there's still one piece of the puzzle we need to address.
Okay.
His collaboration with EBK Jaaybo
Right.
and the potential impact it could have
It could be huge.
on both of their careers.
Absolutely.
So we'll delve into that in detail in part 3
Looking forward to it.
of our deep dive.
Yes.
We'll explore the dynamics of their collaboration,
Okay.
the buzz surrounding their upcoming releases,
All right.
and the potential for this partnership to reshape the West Coast hip-hop scene.
It's going to be exciting.
I can't wait to hear what you have to say. This deep dive has been full of surprises and insights.
It has.
I'm eager to see where this story goes next. So we'll be back after a quick break for the final part of our exploration of EBK Jaaybo,
Okay.
Aisto,
All right.
and the fascinating world of unreleased music.
Attention music lovers, Aisto has been on fire, dropping bangers back to back, and is all streaming now on every platform you can think of. You've heard the heat with Cree Nat.
All I do is whip the grenade. All I do is whip the grenade. And I hope the dope is in there. And I hope the dope is in there. All I do is whip the grenade. All I do is whip the grenade. And I hope the dope is in there. And I hope the dope is in there. All I do is whip the grenade. Throw it in the water, bring it in there.
You've jumped to jump like Jordan.
Made the booty jump like Jordan. Made the booty jump like Jordan. Made the booty jump like Jordan. Like it when you do it wearing your Jordan. Now we playing your sport. You got advantage home court. Make a booty jump like Jordan. Made the booty jump like Jordan. Made the booty dribble like a bob. Or jump like it's Jordan. Attitude pisses like a star. But you rim me in your head, no horse.
You vibe to my sport.
Coming short, you smoke like Newport. Get it low, get it and bring it back. Now that's a good sport. Touching down Hawaii, Vegas Vegas and New York. Scandal, you dorks, have you heard about my sport? Never coming short, here smoking like Newport. Yeah, go get it and bring it back, now that's a good sport. Touching down Hawaii, Vegas and New York. Scandal, you dorks, have you heard about my sport? I got the fast break, so I head to the interstate. Never pivot, so I travel and it's okay. I make my rules, but the game is what we all play. Dribbling hoes state to state like it's ball play.
And gone crazy with Shake That Monkey.
Short told her shake, Uncle Short told her shake it. I told her shake it down, I told her shake it down. Uncle Short told her shake, Uncle Short told her shake it. I told her shake it down, I told her shake it down. All that ass, back it down to the floor. Shake that shit till you can't no more. All that ass, back it down to the floor. Shake that shit till you can't no more.
Shake that mic. Shake that mic. Shake that mic. Shake that mic. After Uncle Short told her, better shake that monkey, you. After Uncle Short told her, she like to bust it up in there, Uncle Short told her shake, shake that mic. And I like the way she does. And she knows she got a donkey.
Now, don't forget Be Like Me.
Takes more than one person to be like me. Now these niggas wanna walk like me and talk like me. It takes more than one person to be like me. Now these niggas wanna walk like me and talk like me. It takes more than one person to be like me. Now these niggas wanna walk like me and talk like me. It takes more than one person to be like me. Now these niggas wanna walk like me and talk like me. Ace those here, so cash is the topic. All about profit, blasting off no rocket. 40 cal, me and Yao going to block it. Willingly, she socks it to my pocket.
These tracks are set in the streets and playlists on fire. Don't miss a single beat. Stream all these tracks on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. And while you're at it, hit subscribe on Acedo's YouTube channel and Spotify profile to stay locked in on all the hot tracks dropping weekly. Whether it's club vibes, player anthems, or straight up heat, Acedo has something for everyone. Run up the streams, share with your friends, and keep the movement alive. Acedo, the future of the West Coast, and he's just getting started. Stream now and stay tuned for what's next. Subscribe today. Acedo, keeping the streets hot and the vibes lit.
And we are back for the final part of our deep dive. Man, what a journey it's been exploring the world of EBK Jaaybo, Acedo, and that crazy unreleased music scene.
It really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
About how people value music, the connection they have with artists.
It's like a whole different way of looking at the music industry, you know?
Yeah, it challenges the traditional norms, for sure. It's not just record labels and streaming numbers anymore.
Right. There's this whole ecosystem thriving outside of that, fueled by passion, creativity, that direct connection between artist and fan.
Acedo is a perfect example.
He is, man.
He's built this sustainable career by cultivating that loyal fan base, tapping into that demand for exclusive, unreleased music.
He's like the ultimate DIY musician, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Rapper, songwriter, producer, promoter. He's even got his own website. He's wearing all the hats.
And doing it with integrity, too.
And integrity, yeah.
I think that's what makes him so compelling. He's not just chasing fame and fortune. He's building something meaningful, staying true to his roots, lifting others up.
Yeah, his commitment to the Portland scene is pretty admirable.
It is. I mean, he could have easily moved to LA or another major music hub.
Right, but he chose to stay grounded.
He's building a legacy, not just a career.
Exactly. And speaking of legacies, we can't forget about EBK Jaaybo.
Oh, absolutely not. A rising star with an incredible story, resilience, raw talent.
Yeah, his music really reflects his life experiences, his powerful stuff.
And this collaboration with Acedo, it has the potential to be explosive. Two unique talents, each representing a different generation, a different approach to hip-hop.
I'm so curious to hear what they create together.
Me too. The buzz surrounding their 2025 releases is huge. I think it's going to be a game changer for both of them.
It's like a perfect storm brewing. Talent, timing, opportunity, they're both on this upward trajectory.
This collaboration could propel them to even greater heights.
An exciting time for West Coast hip-hop.
It really is. You've got EBK Jaaybo and Acedo leading the charge, and then you've got other rising stars like Blue Bucks Clan, Baby Stone, Gorillaz, Baghdad.
The West Coast is back, man.
It's a hotbed of innovation, pushing boundaries, creating a sound that's fresh but still rooted in that tradition.
You know, it's not just about the music itself, though.
Right.
It's about the stories behind the music, the artists' journeys, these passionate communities that support them.
This deep dive has given us a glimpse into a world that's often overlooked, where talent, hustle, and fan dedication come together to create something really special.
Yeah, and it made me realize how much is happening beneath the surface,
Yeah.
beyond the mainstream, beyond the headlines.
It's a vibrant, ever-evolving ecosystem.
I'm walking away from this deep dive feeling really optimistic about the future of music.
Me too.
There are so many talented artists out there, finding their own paths, building their own communities.
Creating music that matters.
So to all the aspiring artists and music lovers out there listening, remember, success doesn't always look the same.
Don't be afraid to forge your own path. Build genuine connections. Stay true to your vision.
And who knows? You might just create the next big thing.
It's been an incredible deep dive.
It has. And I can't wait to see what other hidden gems we uncover in future episodes. Until then, keep exploring, keep listening, and keep the music alive.
Global vibes, real stories, and undeniable talent. Baghdad is taking the world by storm with his EP World Boss No. 2. Featuring hit singles like She's an Actress, Reach for the Sky, and the heartfelt anthem Dear Mama, this project is making waves across Africa, the UK.
So fast, so free. City lights, the ocean breeze, chasing dreams, we're on the rise. In this world, we're reaching for the skies. I've seen it all, from high to low, in fancy cars, with hearts aglow. We play the game, breaking all the rules, dancing through life in my trap shoes. From the morning sun to the midnight stars, we carry dreams that never far. Living large, being broke is a thin line. We walk the line, fake gold and shine. But we live this life, so fast, so free. From city lights, ocean breeze, chasing dreams, we're on the road.
These tracks are climbing the charts and getting heavy airplay overseas, catching the attention of DJs and major labels everywhere. But let's be clear, Baghdad is locked in with Asto's label, Royal Treatment Empire, partnered with iOS Records International Organized Savages. Together, they're building something unstoppable.
She an actress who loves to play a pair. Our life is like a movie, and she knows that she's the star. She's playing her role. She's playing her role. She's playing with me. She's playing her role. She's playing her role. Yeah, she's playing her role. She's the star in the show. Best actress I know, barely needs rehearsal. She's so bad and petite, body like an athlete, far from just a dream. She's the queen on my team, keeps me fed so well. Good food before bed, great hair, oh yes, mouth put me to bed. She breaks.
This is music you don't just hear, you feel. From the streets of Lagos to the bright lights of LA, Baghdad's sound is global. His message is powerful, and his rise is unstoppable. Stream World Boss No. 2 now on all platforms. And don't miss out on the next big thing in music. Follow Baghdad and Royal Treatment Empire to stay updated, because the takeover has only just begun. Baghdad World Boss vibes, worldwide reach.
Dear mama, I've been going through some things, baby. That's why I wrote this song just for you. All the game you done gave me. Dear mama, I've been going through some things, baby. Dear mama, I've been going through some things, baby. Dear mama, I've been going through some things, baby. That's why I wrote this song just for you. All the game you done gave me. You probably always lead and never follow. Mama, you my nigga and my role model. I be getting to my cheese, mama. Big nacho, money busting out my seams, mama, like a chopper. You always held a job down, never late. Raised 3 kids all alone, yeah, you great. Police raided us, we lost our section 8. People talking like I fell off, but I took a break to let them all catch up. Wait, mama, I got it, let me finish before you celebrate. Nick gas can't act like they ain't away. Go hard in one day, then Nick gas go all week, no breaks. Dear mama, I've been going through some things, baby. Yeah, mama, I've been going through some things, baby.